It is April 29th, 2026, and on this day back in 1945, the Dachau concentration camp was liberated by Allied soldiers. I put the word liberated in quotes because not everybody was liberated from the camp. Those prisoners who were marked with the pink triangle, the queer, homosexual, transgender prisoners, were forced to remain and to serve out the sentences they had been given by Nazi Germany by the Allied soldiers. This ended up amounting to a life sentence for many of these people. Their imprisonment and their persecution continued until the Nazi-era law that forced them into imprisonment in the first place was finally repealed in 1995. 50 years later. It was only then that they were even allowed to erect a plaque commemorating the victims of this atrocity. And it would be until 2002 before the German government would finally admit its complicity in this, would admit that queer people were also victims of the Holocaust and were therefore entitled to the same reparations as other Holocaust victims. During their time in the camps, queer prisoners were often subjected to deliberately harsher treatments than any of the other detainees, with the mistaken belief that this would somehow correct them. And all of this led to queer Europeans having the highest fatality rate of any group of Holocaust victims, despite us barely getting a mention anywhere in the history. This also demonstrates effectively the extent to which the Allied participation in the anti-German efforts of World War II were not on some sort of human rights concern, but because they had become an economic nuisance and inconvenience to them. My name is Courtney, and I'm posting queer history every single day.